Within Harry Potter, but they tend to be quite posh.
Kingsman.
That's another posh.
Kingsman's very posh. Manners maketh man is very English. I think when people think of English accents and they try and replicate it, they either go posh or they go Cockney.
The thing is, within the UK, you have preference for accents. So there are people who say, "Oh, I would never be able to date someone with a Birmingham accent."
Why? Is Birmingham accent like ugly?
Those bastards out there and her family.
Like the Birmingham.
Tommy Shelby. We would say Shelby. It goes like Shelby. Hello, my name is Alice and I'm going to say Oxford. I'm from Oxford.
Hello, I am Emily and I'm half English, half Brazilian, and I was living in Dorset, which is south.
Hearing you speak, actually, I feel like our accents are actually a little bit similar, but I've gone all around the UK. My accents are very much a hybrid of different places.
You can't really place her accent, to be honest. So you have all of the UK. So the UK includes Wales, it includes England and Scotland, and it also includes Northern Ireland. England is only England. So is Yongguk Great Britain or is it the UK when say Yongguk in Korean?
Yeah. When people ask me where I'm from, I never really say I'm from England. I always just say I'm from the UK. So I kind of encompass Scotland and Wales and Ireland in that.
The thing is, in Korea you have like Gyeonggi, so Jeju, that is so distinct. But in the UK it's not like that. You literally move 10 meters and you have a different accent. Even the neighbourhood of London you can distinguish by the accent.
And Cockney as well, you get there. But maybe if you think of like the really main ones, you've obviously got, but then actually, I was going to say Scottish, but there's probably about 5 different major accents within Scotland. And then you've got Wales, and there's like a difference between North Wales and South Wales. And then in the UK, you can go down and be like, there's Yorkshire, and like that's kind of one, Manchester's one, Liverpool's one, Birmingham's one.
To be fair, it's a very, very complicated country. So the thing is, what you watch in Harry Potter would be Queen's English. It would be they're quite posh.
But then Neville has got like a northern accent, does he?
A bit,
A little bit.
A tad.
And then there's a few different accents in Harry Potter as
Within
well.
Harry Potter, but they tend to be quite posh.
Kingsman.
That's another posh.
Kingsman's very posh. Manners maketh man is very English. Manners maketh man.
It's a bit of a tongue twister.
It's like a very old-fashioned English phrase. Manners maketh man.
Yeah.
I think when people think of English accents and they try and replicate it, they either go posh or they go Cockney.
Why is it divided like that?
Oh dear, how long do you have? Well, there's the wall. There was terrorism between Northern Ireland and Southern Ireland, you know. It's like the Catholics versus the Protestants, there was that as well. And the Romans coming in and putting the Adrian Wall and the Celtics. It's a long story. It is a very long story. There was like a super famous video of this farmer, this sheep farmer.
Yeah, we've seen it.
And I couldn't understand what he was saying. It's like the sheep. I was just like, what?
Dan find Mertlum, that's riding, you them in, and you want to say it, find Mertlum.
It was like a challenge because nobody could understand what he was saying, but he was speaking English.
Yeah. The poshest word I could probably say is house. In England goes to like heis.
But that is ridiculously posh.
That's mega.
The thing is, there's like levels. Okay, what is posh? let's explain what actually posh means. So it's like port, harbour, something home, but it just literally means that the person wants to stay on the sunny side of the boat, meaning that they paid more. So now people hear posh, like the people speaking posh, and they assume that they come from money, especially old money. Back in the day, the people who had money were the ones with the accents, with the very posh accents, and they all had the same accent. So even posh people up north, south, west, they tended to have the same accent because they went to the same schools, they were raised within the same communities.
So Queen's English, I would say that every syllable is very well pronounced. Wingardium Leviosa, where another accent would be like Leviosa.
It's more posh.
It is more posh.
Oh my darling. It's like, you know, it's like back of the throat.
Yeah, for example,
like, oh darling.
We would say bath, like we really like bath, where in other parts of the country it's bath. But we really like exaggerate our R's and it's very low.
Are you a wizard, Harry? That would be very posh.
You're a wizard, Harry.
It's very pronounced, very low. Are you a wizard, Harry?
That was very clean.
Thank you.
The thing is, within the UK, you have preference for accents. So there are people who say, oh, I would never be able to date someone with a Birmingham accent.
Why? Is Birmingham accent like ugly?
Sorry to everyone from Birmingham, but I think it wasn't like known as one of the most like it
Attractive?
just
Or Liverpool.
gets
It's like-
in your ear, the Birmingham accent.
Yeah.
But then there's a TV show called Peaky Blinders, and since then the Birmingham accent's become very trendy.
Equivalent to Korean flower boys. That one. That famous. Everybody, you tell it, everybody knows about it.
Those bastards out there and her family.
Like the
Birmingham. Tommy Shelby. We would say Shelby. It goes like Shelby.
very airy and like up in the nose.
Yeah, but it's probably the hardest one to replicate, I would say, out of all of their English accents. So Cockney is a very London-based accent, I would say. Cockney is actually really hard to understand because they use a lot of slang in Cockney.
So they don't say the words, they use words that sound similar to the word that they mean. It's like, wasn't it like, there was like one that was pears?
Apples and pears.
Apples and pears.
It's stairs in Cockney.
Yes, exactly. So instead of saying stairs, they would say apples and pears. Because it sounds similar. So imagine if you're a normal English person being like, oh, I'm going up the apples and pears. You know, you're just like, what? You know, the thing is we can't understand. Maybe we can understand what they're saying.
Because Cockney, I think, is probably a very cheeky, it's probably one of the most cheeky. Yeah, cheeky.
Cheeky is another one. Cheeky monkey.
Cheeky monkey.
So think about like a monkey. It's just a bit like, you know, like a child, like that bad little kid who's like getting himself into trouble. He's cheeky. Like he's like sneaky.
They're always, I think the image I have of the Cockney accent is like very charismatic. RP or normal English, it would be, do you know what I mean? But in Cockney, it's like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like,
And you're like, what?
do you want me, bro?
Do you know what I mean?
Bruv. They say, oh, you know what I mean, bruv?
Yeah.
Bruv.
Short for
brother.
like brother.
Like, bro.
I think Yorkshire is, I think, one of the biggest counties in the UK, and it's sort of known for being quite rural and lots of farming, very northern. So when you think of a northern accent in the UK, it's usually a Yorkshire, I think.
I heard of.
A Yorkshire Terrier.
Yorkshire Terrier. Yes. Woof woof.
One of the things I notice about, Bath.
Bath.
So Bath goes to Bath. Would you like a bath?
Would you like that bath, darling?
But darling's not Yorkshire.
Pudding.
Pudding.
Would you like a bath pudding? No.
Try and do American accent.
Oh my god, I love the American accent. I'm just accent. Oh, did I not do it
Accent.
right? No, wait, I can do it right.
Okay, I'm American, I can judge.
Okay, how good is my American accent? Jesus, that was not good.
I didn't know you were doing it.
Rah, pirate. Rah. Wait, can you speak a bit?
Say like,
Let's say like,
can I have a cup of water?
can I have a cup of water?
Water.
Can I have a cup of water? Oh my god, I am having so much fun today, guys.
Water.
I'm a valley girl.
You just
I
did
like
a valley.
I like Starbucks in my iPhone. I'm like, you know, the Hollister. It's like my favorite brand of my UGG boots.
How British think about it?
Yeah, and the thing is, I'm gonna get killed by the British.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get killed by the Americans.
How many people can we offend by doing that accent today?
I hope, the thing is, I haven't seen many videos talking about this kind of thing, so I hope you guys learned a lot about England and the different accents and differences within the UK.
Yeah, I'm sorry, there's so many accents. Like, I get confused. Like, the more I think about it, the more confused I get about different
Yeah.
accents. It's kind of overwhelming, but
I just hope that it also opened your eyes more to how interesting the UK actually is and how many differences. There's more than just London and, you know, the Queen. Thank you very much for watching.
you.
See you next time. Bye.
water.
Drink a lot of water. It's cold and dry.
Water.
Water. In the Starbucks cup.